When I logged in, I made sure to properly refund all my donations to Team Trees, 1 tree at a time. After that, I made a crafting bench so I can make 2 more crafting benches. Don't ask me why, this is simply how I am. Then, like all the cool professional players, I made sure to lock my difficulty to hard mode. I can already see myself changing the title to Dying in 100 Ways in 100 Days. After ensuring my demise, I made sure to upgrade my wood tools to proper stone tools and set out on my adventure. Which is when I saw a small herd of free food. I'm not that greedy, but I'm gonna get a little bit of this, a few of those, and 1 more of these. A few extra snacks. And then a few more for the road. After I started looking around a bit, I saw that there was actually a savanna biome, a birch forest biome, a dark oak biome, a desert biome and a swamp biome, all close to the spawn point, which is pretty good if you ask me. I'm pretty happy with this seed. And then I got to see the first structure of this world, a ruined nether portal. Perfect, that means I might be able to get some enchanted gear. And oh boy was I lucky, 2 golden apples and some armor. Perfect. But as a man of class, I don't feel like binding myself to 1 piece of chestplate. I'll just leave that one there. Naturally, I didn't forget to collect the magma blocks because they are quite good to have, especially this early on. And then I lucked out finding berries, which is the best food source to have in the early game. I mean, you can't farm anything quite like you can with berries. When I finally found the village, I made sure to properly introduce myself right before I explained I will be needing all of their items. Don't worry, I'm sure they took it well. I mean, they didn't do anything and their golem didn't even react. Well, I'm pretty sure these are all my items either way. I mean, look, this guy gave his bed to me even though he was using it. Now that is what I call hospitality. When I woke up, it was back to harvesting. And I even had my first fight of the series. It was a long and bloody battle, but I survived in the end. And then I wanted to be cool like all them speedrunners, so I challenged the golem in a way I've never done before. It did work and it took some time, but I did win in the end. But it might have been cooler if I actually remembered to pick up the iron. After some more looting, I decided it was time to finally head out and find home. And you know what? That is what I found. Home! This place looks perfect. I mean, it's close to a village and it's a decent looking hill. I mean, really, come on, what more could you ask for? Just look at this scenery. So I got to work digging myself a little hole. Because it's essentially Minecraft basics to have a starter hole before you make an actual base. And actually, I didn't forget to actually capitalize on the 1 food source that I actually have. The berries. And I know there are not a lot of people that are pro berries, but you all gotta agree with me that berries do grow quickly. Which turns it into a quick and efficient food source. And when I was done with that, I got back to working on my starter base. Because no starter base is ever going to build itself. And yes, I am in fact ripping off Mumbo and Grian here by making another hobbit hole. Because you see, I think that's actually a pretty cool idea. And it turns out I made such a good job on my man cave that I even got some visitors. I never get visitors in real life, so this really took me by surprise. What the fuck? Actually, I gave them a warm welcome. When I was finishing up my man cave, I had a slow and creeping feeling that I didn't really have that much resources. So, I did the only reasonable thing any new Minecrafter would do. I made an iron farm. structure was done, it was finally time to move the villagers into place. This has gotten a lot easier over the years, but it's still quite a hassle to do. Though, I don't need pistons and boats and only God knows what else we use to move these infamous troublemakers. I mean, no matter what you do, they always find a way to make it harder. I actually lost them once on the way back, and take a look at this. As soon as I put down the bed, they made a U-turn and started going back. I have never in my Minecraft days ever seen this kind of behavior. But you know, they're going their correct way, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Especially as I got them inside the farm in the end. I mean, it could have gone a lot worse. While I was waiting for the last villager, I got a good look of the land. I mean, I must say, this is a pretty good seed. I'm very happy with this. Getting the final villager back to the base wasn't actually that bad. He followed me pretty well all the way. The only thing that happened was that I actually fell down a hole at one point, but I did survive, so I guess you can actually get lucky when transporting villagers. And then at last I finally got him down in the hole so I could close it up and be done with it. No more villagers today. It was around this time I realized that I'm going to need water and lava. And to get that I need buckets, and to get buckets I need iron. So I went down into the hole I fell down into, with the assumption it was going to be an easy catch. I mean, iron, everyone has mined for iron at some point. It's not that hard. Or at least that is what I thought. I thought fighting a skeleton was going to be an easy fight, but turns out I lost in 7 seconds flat. Must be a world record in quick deaths. Oh well, I now had bigger problems to worry about. Because of my tendency to sleep anywhere at any time, I ended up back at spawn. Now, this is a problem because I don't actually remember the way back. I searched high and low for signs of my existence, but no, I only found a witch hut. So I climbed up on a mountain to get a better vantage point, but that didn't actually help much because I couldn't actually see anything that I had built from here either way. A normal person would make sure to note down the coordinates of their base, but not me, no, I gotta do it the hard way. Eventually I got the sinking feeling that it's going to be night and I'm stuck in hard mode over here. Which means I'm probably going to die. I mean, I only got 4 hunger left, so my chances aren't that high. But then, in a stroke of luck, I actually managed to see the roof of one of the village houses. I decided I should probably leave a sped up version of my reaction, because it's quite funny.
Well, I ain't gonna die myself. Hello, skeleton. Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior? Oh god, 1 of 5 skeletons, nice. And a spider. And I'm hungry now. I'm hungry. Indeed. Yes, and a second spider. Yes. Perfect. It's all going to plan. Where even is... Oh, going over there. It's all going to plan. No. This is all going to plan. This is fine. It's fine. There's no problem here. No need to be hurried. This is completely normal. Normal. Spiders have multiplied. One spider off. One less spider. We can do this. Come on, leave. Leave. Hello there, skeleton. You wouldn't mind telling me the way back when you... I see zombies and I see creepers. Yes. Oh god, how am I even remotely going to survive this? Isn't where I live. Please. I wish to live. Oh god. Back off. That's fine. You boosted me. I thank you for me. Boost. I will survive. I will live. Never surrender. Egg. The zombie's pretty quick, isn't he? Oh, faster. He's a faster. We can do this. I'll get some food. No, piss off. I live! I'm alive.
With that nightmare finally done and over with, I got to work getting the iron I was supposed to get to begin with. I also managed to trap a zombie and his friend down in the hole that I had prepared. They will never see the light of day. And since his friend didn't hold any items, he won't be there for long as well. So, basically I locked him in solitary for the rest of his undead life. Then I placed in the lava. I also placed in the water, but there is a little something I forgot to do. I don't know why I keep forgetting about this small tiny detail that I always manage to forget, but naturally I managed to forget it once more, and that is the length of this farm. As you can see, the water is running down. You would think that this is something quite easy to remember, but no, this is not the first time I've forgotten this. It's also the reason I got fence gates above the lava. And there you have the magical moment of the series, turning on the iron farm for the first time. Oh god, what a glorious moment that is. Seeing the first piece of iron coming in really felt like a great accomplishment. Naturally, I made quick work of the iron I harvested by making hoppers so I can make the place automatic. Why do it yourself when you can spend 6 hours making it automatic? Also made sure I got a chicken farm now early on, so I got the eggs when I need it for a project later on that I have in mind. And I gotta say, this has to be one of the easiest farms to make out there. Now that I finally got the food and iron I need for a mining spree, I shall make an amazing time-lapse where I gather a ton of resources just like them hermit crafters. I can't wait until I get a full chest of diamonds. I must say, these hermit crafters really must have some magical attributes to them, because I mined for 40 minutes straight and I still only got 8 diamonds. It's no fair, give me my diamonds! Oh well, at the very least I got enough resources to make it to the next world. However, that's going to be a story for another time. If you like videos like this, make sure to hit the like button. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a good one.